Josh Porter here, director of To Find a Monster. I wanted to give a quick video update to talk a little bit about kind of the research and the content that goes into a project. When we first found the script written by Gino Alfonso, To Find a Monster, before we kind of jumped into the script and did a rewrite on it, we talked a lot about the type of content and the things from when we grew up in the 1980s that would go into it. And just like any project, whether it's a Civil War piece, whether it's a comedy that takes place in 2014, or a film like ours that takes place in the 1980s, you really want to go back and do a lot of research and reading to really understand the type of feeling, the type of content that'll go into it. For this, I love bookstores. I love used bookstores. And Placerville, California, where the film takes place, has a great one called The Bookery. I live in San Francisco now, though, and I found a wonderful place that just is an archive of old magazines and content, newspapers, books, comics, everything, called Kayo Books. And you'll see it, it's right behind me here. And just take a few seconds to go inside and kind of show you what inspired me when we first optioned the script. So let's go take a look. Josh Porter here again inside Kayo Books here. Like I said, you always kind of want to have a good idea for kind of the research and reading that goes into this type of project. You know, for us, it's about two guys that really love film and horror and monster cinema in the 80s. The film takes place in the late 80s. So I came here to Kayo Books to kind of get a flavor of all the different magazines, newspapers, zines, and all the great film magazines that I grew up loving. Remember, late 80s was no internet. You couldn't find rumors online in 5 seconds. You waited every month or so to get a really cool magazine in the mail, whether it be Fangoria or any other type of film zine. And that was really the first look at, say, Batman or Freddy Krueger or Ghostbusters. You had to wait for all that stuff. It was kind of slow information-wise. So I came here to kind of really get a good look over everything and choose a couple to take with me as research for understanding the content that'll go into this film. So let's take a look here what they have. Let's see here. So you can see all these really cool monsters, famous monsters of filmland here. This is a real classic one here. There's another one here. Here's an old film threat with Jack Nicholson. I might actually take that with me. Wouldn't mind reading that article on him as the Joker. Famous monsters, Fangoria. So they had just tons, dozens of great material here, and that really helped inspire me for what to put into it. So there's a little look at what goes into kind of the research and the fun materials that you want to bring into your production office or bring into your office or home and help you research your motion picture.